Imagine walking into your living room after a long day. You set down your keys, sink into your sofa, and instantly notice how the room makes you feel. Sometimes it feels calm and soothing. Other times it feels bright and alive. And then there are those spaces that feel so luxurious you can't help but smile. What's the secret? It's not always the furniture. It's not always the decor. The real magic often comes down to the colors on your walls. That's where Asian paints shines. Over the years, they've crafted colors and combinations that don't just look beautiful, but actually change the mood of a space. And today, I'm going to walk you through 10 stunning Asian paints color combos for living rooms. For each one, I'll give you the exact hex codes so you can visualize them or even hand them directly to your painter. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which combination feels most like you. Let's begin with a palette that never goes out of style. Neutrals are timeless, and when you combine a warm ivory beige with a solid stone gray, you get a living room that feels both airy and grounded. The ivory opens up the space, making it light and inviting, while the gray adds just enough depth to keep it interesting. Most of your walls dressed in that soft beige, glowing in the evening light. Then one feature wall, maybe behind the TV or sofa, painted in stone gray. Instantly, the room feels balanced. It's simple, elegant, and endlessly versatile. You can throw in colorful cushions or bold art and it will still work beautifully. That's the power of neutrals. They let everything else shine while quietly doing their job in the background. Now let's make things warmer and cozier. Imagine a soft terracotta beige coating your walls, paired with a deep chocolate brown that adds richness. Together, these colors create a cocoon of comfort. The beige is gentle and inviting, while the brown brings in warmth and depth, almost like the embrace of wooden furniture. This combination makes a living room feel like home in the truest sense. It's perfect for people who love cozy evenings, who want their space to feel grounded and natural. Add in a few green plants, maybe a soft rug under your feet, and suddenly, your living room feels like a retreat from the world outside. It's earthy, it's warm, and it makes you want to stay just a little longer. Now, if you're craving elegance and drama, this is the one. A deep royal navy wall instantly transforms a room into something striking. Pair it with crisp white and you've got balance. The boldness of the blue matched by the freshness of the white. Imagine walking into a room with 3 clean white walls and 1 commanding navy accent wall. The contrast is breathtaking. The navy feels rich, almost regal, while the white keeps things light and open. Add in a golden lamp, a brass vase, or even a mirror with a metallic frame, and suddenly the room feels like a designer space. This is the palette for anyone who wants sophistication with a bold edge. Not everyone wants dark or dramatic shades. Sometimes, what your heart craves is softness, and that's exactly what lavender pink and powder blue deliver. Together, they create a dreamy pastel palette that feels playful yet calming. Picture pastel pink walls glowing gently in the morning light, with accents of powder blue in a cozy reading corner. The space feels light, airy, and full of charm. It's the kind of room you'd expect to see on Pinterest, filled with fluffy rugs, fairy lights, and laughter. If your living room doubles as a creative space, or if you want it to feel cheerful without being overwhelming, this pastel combo is the perfect choice. Now let's talk about something bold, something that makes a statement the second you walk in. Charcoal black paired with golden yellow. At first, it sounds risky, but when you see it on the walls, you realize it's not just striking, it's sophisticated. Imagine a black accent wall, sleek and modern. Against it, a warm golden yellow shines bright, adding energy and optimism. The two shades balance each other beautifully. Black brings depth and drama, while yellow lifts the mood. Add in some neutral furniture, maybe a beige sofa or a white coffee table, and suddenly the whole room feels like it belongs in a stylish urban loft. This isn't the palette for the faint-hearted. It's for those who want their home to stand out. If you've ever wished you could bring the outdoors inside, this is your combo. Leafy green paired with creamy beige creates a living room that feels refreshing and alive. The green brings the energy of nature, while the beige softens it, keeping the vibe warm and welcoming. Picture yourself sitting on your sofa with green walls surrounding you. Sunlight streams in, and the whole space feels vibrant, almost like a garden room. Add touches of wood, maybe a clay vase or a woven basket, and the palette really comes to life. This is perfect for people who love eco-friendly, natural spaces that make them feel grounded. Every time you step inside, you feel a little calmer, a little closer to nature. Now let's turn up the energy with something vibrant. Coral and teal are unexpected partners, but together they create a stunning balance of warmth and depth. Coral is playful and lively, while teal is grounding and bold. Imagine one wall glowing in coral, bright and cheerful, while another adds depth in teal. The rest of the room stays neutral, so these two colors can take the spotlight. It feels youthful, creative, and full of personality. Throw in a patterned rug that ties both shades together, and you've got a space that feels effortlessly stylish. This is the palette for someone who loves fun, energy, and a little bit of daring. Gray doesn't have to be boring, especially when you pair it with mustard. A sleek gray base sets the stage for modern sophistication, while mustard brings in warmth and joy. The combination feels balanced, stylish, and just the right amount of bold. Picture gray walls giving the room a cool, modern edge. Then imagine mustard accents, an armchair, cushions, or maybe even one feature wall. The two together make the space feel polished yet welcoming. It's the perfect combo for urban homes, where you want something chic but not too cold. Step inside and you'll instantly feel both impressed and comfortable. Sometimes less is more. A soft blush paired with pure white creates a living room that feels delicate, airy, and calming. It's a palette that whispers elegance instead of shouting for attention. Picture white walls with blush accents, maybe behind your sofa or framing your favorite art. The result is a room that feels feminine, soothing, and full of light. Rose gold or golden touches elevate the look, turning simplicity into luxury. And if your living room is on the smaller side, this palette is a lifesaver. The lighter tones make the space look bigger, brighter, and more open. And finally, let's escape to the coast. Ocean blue and Seafoam Aqua create a palette that feels breezy, cool, and endlessly refreshing. It's like bringing a holiday into your living room. Picture an aqua base, light and calming, paired with one bold wall in deep ocean blue. Add white or sandy beige furniture, a jute rug, and maybe a seashell or two, and suddenly your home feels like a beach retreat. This combination is perfect for people who love the sea, or for anyone who wants their living room to feel like a peaceful getaway. Every day, it's a reminder to slow down and breathe. So there you have it, 10 Asian Paints living room color combinations, each with their own personality, their own mood, and their own story. From timeless neutrals that never fail, to bold contrasts that make a statement. From playful pastels to calming ocean tones, there's something here for everyone. But here's the real question. Which one feels most like you? Do you see yourself in the calm elegance of ivory and gray? Or are you drawn to the fearless energy of black and yellow? Maybe you're the dreamer who loves pastels. Or maybe you crave the refreshing vibe of greens and creams. Your living room is more than just four walls. It's where you rest, where you laugh, where you make memories with the people who matter most. The colors you choose will shape how that space makes you feel every single day. So take these combos, imagine them in your home, and choose the one that speaks to your heart. Because at the end of the day, the best color is the one that makes your house feel like home. And if this walkthrough gave you some inspiration, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's planning a makeover. Because when it comes to creating the perfect living room, the right colors make all the difference.